Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's me, the Ninja Warrior here, and it's time. Wow, I know I'm late on this, but my apologies with my work schedule and preparing for a trip I'm going on. Yeah, that's been sort of putting me behind on stuff and just getting the live reaction stuff and the reviews. But now, finally, I'm back with My Little Pony. Feels so good to say that again. Season 9 episode. We're gonna do double back-to-back. And the reason why, well, it's not just because of that. Also, the only reason why I was a bit behind on the reviews was because that once again, like this has been happening since season 7. Excuse me. No, correction. Even season 6. Well, season 6 a little bit, but it was mainly towards like the end. But season 7 mainly more, because that's when it really started to pop out a lot more, especially even worse when they actually got it without even other countries airing it first and blah blah blah, and they somehow got like the version that we're gonna produce on something, I don't know, like it wasn't like a TV version, that's for sure. But yeah, yeah, alright. So, because since there were so many episodes I had to catch up with, there were 5 episodes I had to catch up with, and luckily they were all in English because it was in Italy that they aired these episodes before America did. But because of that, because of the unbalanced scheduling and because of that, I had to literally just catch up to those episodes, because otherwise, like, people I follow on Twitter and whoever, I'll have to either mute or whatever, because there's like major tons of spoilers for those episodes. And I had to resort to basically just watching for myself before even actually going on a lot of like Twitter and stuff like that to catch up. And it wasn't easy for me to catch up, but finally I have did it. So the first half, at least for us who got spoiled with, the early access episodes of Italy, you could think, the great country of Italy for that, you could think of it as Del Molto, if you watch JoJo's Golden Wind, by the way. Anyways, enough about that though. So episode 9. Wow. So episode 9. When it comes to this episode, we actually get to know some pretty interesting things that I did not think about. First of all, that we find out 2 very important things. Number 1, we find out that Smolder's brother is GARBEL, which I did not see coming at all. I did not think it was going to be GARBEL, to be honest with you. That caught me completely off guard. That's a nani? Like, I did not expect that at all. Like, I was like, what? Like, I thought it was going to be like someone that's like more like Spike, but kind of different though, kind of, sort of. But no, apparently this is actually GARBEL when he's toned down on the tough guy act and more like himself. And when he's more like himself, he's a completely different person. He basically is also not only a different kind of person compared to when he's with his friends, but he also is into poetry, into pretty like intense poetry, not like, regular kind of poetry. This is like a whole nother level, like awakening your sadness, awakening your anger sort of poetry. And alright, so I could see that. That was very interesting. I did not expect that at all. Like, I really didn't. So kudos to that right there. I didn't expect that. But also the other main importance was that Fluttershy also had to go with Spike because the ruler of the Dragonlands, aka Amber pretty much calls out because apparently the dragons were supposed to be hatching before, because it's like hatching season, and for some reason while in the volcanoes the dragons just weren't doing their thing and they weren't hatching. So basically, yeah, so when it comes to that, they're trying to figure that out, and Fluttershy tries every method in the book, the way that she would try to help out newborns to actually get born, but unfortunately it doesn't really go well either. So they're trying to figure out what the source of it all is. And so basically, I did also like how like Fluttershy just gets angry at her friends, because honestly they're the reasons why that the eggs weren't hatching, and it was because of that they were doing some things in like the volcano holes or whatever like that basically was the true reason. And Spike pretty much had to give him all of his support, even if, you know, it's kind of weird because usually Spike and Garbel don't really get along that much, but in these certain senses, to be honest with you, the episode was okay. It wasn't really my favorite episode of the season, but it was interesting to know that Garbel was actually related to Smolder. I did not see that coming at all. And then Fluttershy getting angry was actually pretty nice, and yeah, to be honest with you, I didn't feel this episode. I mean, it wasn't a bad episode. It was alright. Like, to be honest, like, don't get me wrong, it had its moments. I like, you know, the out of nowhere that like freaking that freaking Garbel is like some damn beatnik poet. So okay, that I didn't see coming either. And you know, Fluttershy getting angry, that was a really nice moment. Amber also getting a little bit infuriated on why the eggs aren't hatching. And yeah, you know, some pretty nice, you know, stuff. And pretty much, you know, the whole lesson in general, it's like, I mean, to be honest with you, when it comes to the whole lesson itself, just basically don't worry about, like, don't try to, like, be a show off or what, like, don't try to be someone that you're really not. Like, just be the way you are, like you are with other people that you know. That I guess was something like that. To be honest with you, the lesson didn't really click on me with this one. Like, it really didn't. So this one's gonna have to get a 3 out of 5, guys. I'm sorry. It was just kind of an okay episode, but it just wasn't really my favorite episode of the season. I'm sorry. I think this is like the only okay episode I've given this season. Yeah, just about. I think this was the only okay episode that I have given this season. Yeah, I would say yeah. This is the only okay episode that I will give this season alone. So there we go. So 3 out of 5. Nothing really too exciting on that one, to be honest with you. Then we go to episode 10. Oh boy, when it comes to episode 10, wow. Okay. I actually didn't see this one coming either. And to be honest with you, I enjoyed this one a lot better than the other one, that's for damn sure. Even though, oh boy, it's another Applejack episode. Let's see how they're gonna do it. But it wasn't just Applejack this time around. We had pretty much half of the other, most of the Apple family as well. Not only that, but we had Golden Delicious, which that's actually a nice treat. Seeing Golden Delicious again is also really nice. And, you know, nice to say it's so, because this is the final season, so you might as well just get, like, all the really likable characters and really favorite characters as well. Might as well just, you know, add them all here to, like, get, like, the Smash Ultimate of, like, MOP. Everyone's here pretty much for the big final season, so you might as well, right? So basically, when it comes to this episode, there is a mythical legend called the Great Seedling, and this was a story from, like, generations of, like, the Apple family, where at a certain time at night there'll be crop circles of apples that, you know, this this deer-like creature would buck around all over the forest and shit like that. And basically, you know, folks, it was just some kind of like things that like a children's fairy tale or shit like that. Like Applejack at first actually, you know, was kind of like, you know, oh, this is like, come on, like, you gotta like not do this to Apple Bloom, because this is like some like childish shit. Like, come on, like, you don't really have to like make her do this. Like, forget about all this stuff, because, you know, you're a lot more older now than you were before, and it's time that you actually just take responsibilities. I thought they were gonna do that lesson, because honestly, if it was just gonna be one of those episodes, I'd be like, oh my god,
oh shit, here we go again.
Pretty much. Oh shit, here we go again. That's exactly what I thought when it comes to this episode, but unfortunately that's not the case. This time around, surprisingly, I really did like the bond that Applejack actually did when it comes to actually doing all the stuff that were meant for the actual event for the Great Seedling. Now that was actually really cool, and as I predicted before, yeah, it's Big Mac and a fucking deer-like thing, him doing extra work at night, making them extremely tired. Yeah, I pretty much saw that coming from a mile away, so that right there was predictable, so nothing really new there. Then, right after that, we pretty much see that Applejack pretty much has gotten into the spirit of this herself. Now she actually says like, oh shit, you know what? It doesn't matter. Like, when it comes to being an adult, you don't always have to throw everything, like, like, you could still be a child at heart as long as you're still not acting like a child. Like, in other words, you could still think you could still pretty much, like, you could still pretty much, like, do things, like, in heart. Like, you could be a child at heart, but as long as you're not, like, a child in mind as well when it comes to, taking responsibilities as an adult. So, there is that. So, yeah. So, when it comes to that was actually a very nice lesson as well. Okay. So, that was actually pretty good. So, it turns out, the other moral to this lesson is that you're never too old to do certain things in life. You're never too old to do this or this or that. And I can relate to that. I can relate to that on a spiritual level when it comes to, basically stuff like that too. Like, sometimes, I could be a child at heart. I could do things that even children can actually still have fun with. And believe it or not, I'm still an adult deep down inside. I already know I'm an adult, and I know I have to take responsibilities. So yeah, I can see where they're going with this lesson, and I really appreciate that. Also, it was so adorable just to see little Apple Bloom and so little. That's only mentioned as a flashback. But we also got to see part of the Apple family again. So, dude, my heart. When I saw those scenes, man, my heart literally sank. Dude, like, wow. Paying mad respect for Bright Mac and Pear Butter. Mad respect for those two, man. It really kind of hurt me on that level just to actually see those two again. And especially because Applejack herself was, she wasn't really like, she was like a filly pretty much. And like her mom and dad were still alive back then. And that was actually really touching though, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I really did enjoy the lesson in this episode a lot. I really enjoyed the episode when it comes to the lesson, when it comes to the pacing, all that. So I'm gonna have to give this episode probably a 4 out of 5. This one was a pretty solid episode. Pretty damn good solid episode. Really enjoyed the lesson for this one as well. So yeah, probably gonna give this one like a 4 out of 5. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. My bad, the reviews are gonna be like this, not only because I'm a little bit, not just because like I'm tired, but there was a lot of shit I have to catch up with. So don't expect these reviews to be just as normal as they used to be, except for certain ones, which I'll probably have some fun edits. But now, probably when it comes to the other episode, I'll probably have to review it just like separately. So instead of combining into 2, it'll be into like 1 this time around. So 1 will be for each week. Obviously for the American audiences who don't want to watch the ones that aired early and want to watch it properly on the Discovery Family, that is the reason why I am uploading them once they actually come out schedulally here, regularly here in America. So that's basically just giving you the rundown on why this is late. This is my bad. I do apologize for that. So with the less editing I can get the review at, less meme type editing I can do compared to other stuff, I can get out a lot more quicker because it's double episodes. But the next one though, it should only be just 1 episode, because after I just caught up with those episodes early, I will have that episode 11. That one's going to be for when it actually airs this coming Saturday. So that's when I'll have it up and everything like that. So with that being said, that is pretty much about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this week's episode, or these couple episodes of MOP Season 9, Episodes 9 and 10. Let me know which ones you thought were your favorite ones, which ones you like better than the other one. Let me know, and until then, I'll see you guys next time, or probably just next week, whatever, if I can do it, depends on my trip, for Episode 11. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, click that bell, join the squad, boys, follow my social media plugins, gamer tags as well. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky's the limit. And Michael Fansky, supporting what you watch. Bro Hoop, Brony on. See you guys for the next one. Bronies, Bro Hoof, ba-bam, ba-bam. I won't be doing these for so many times, this is the final season, so yeah. So, enjoy them now, like, while it lasts. So here we go, episode 11 will be next week, hopefully on time, which probably will be, because I'm off this coming Friday, this coming weekend, so I can just wrap it up and get out with episode 11, my thoughts on it, etc., etc. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it, for real, Sunday.